Hello, this is Roberto and this is the HVAC is my channel. Today we're going to be talking about manual J heat load calculation one-story home part 5. So in this video we're going to be emphasizing our analysis on multi-zone tree. Especially we will talk about creating zones and creating systems. This is a preliminary step in order to continue with the next step, which is gonna be system selection. That's gonna be for the next video, but before the next video we need to make sure we have everything ready to select equipment. Okay, so let's get into it. So to begin with, since you have already the room layout in here, now the next step is let's prepare for system selection. In order to do that, we're gonna go here, and this is called the multi-zone tree. Okay, so as you can see in here, multi-zone tree. This multi-zone tree is going to show you how many systems you have in this house. Okay, for example, in this case, you have only one system and these are the rooms. So this is entire house. That's the name of the system. You can easily rename that by this button right here, rename. So we're going to rename that. I'm going to put system number 1. Okay, system 1. There we go. Okay, so you have one system and this icon seems to be like a blower. So that's like the blower and this is system number 1. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rooms. And there's a question in here. Why the garage is not being taken into account? Because as you remember, what we did is not included in the calculations, right? So in other words, we have the rooms that are included in the calculations. Another option in this multi-zone tree is you can always sort it out. As you can see, this is bad, owner's bedroom, great room, but they are not all organized. So if you click on the sort, then it's in alphabetical order. See, bad, bedroom, bedroom 3, closet, dining, and you have everything else. Okay. So you can close, you can click on help, and this is going to pop up the Wrightsoft help. So it's gonna tell you every single option that is in this multi-zone tree. Okay, so that's close, that's help, that's rename. You can always delete a room. See, owner's bedroom, you can delete it. But it's going to ask you if you want to delete it. Are you sure? And no. But if you want to delete it, you can click yes. You can copy, you can sort it out. Now, what we're going to do, and that's why this is very important, is because as of now, this room layout has only one system. So what happens if we want to make an addition? Okay, so in the future, someone is considering, okay, let's add one bedroom. There we go. Let's put one bedroom. And what if we put, instead of one bedroom already, let's put 2 bedrooms. They are going to need a bathroom. Let's put a bathroom or restroom. And then maybe when we're going to need another entrance, we're going to put another entrance right here. Say that. Okay. So in here, we're going to put this bed 1. And then we're going to put in here bed 2. There we go. Bed number 2. And we're going to call this a bathroom. See? Bathroom number bat 1. And you can also change the name in the multi-zone tree. As you can see in the multi-zone tree, you have room number 27. What you do is you go to rename and then you're going to put in there, say foyer number 2. There we go. Foyer number 2. See? Automatically it changes. Now, everything is under one system as of now. Everything. But say that you have one system, we are going to add zones. It's not systems, zones. Okay, so what you have on the right is going to be my zone number 2. See, on the right. And what you have on the left is going to be my zone number 1. Remember, we're going to do right now one system and 2 zones. And why are they doing that? Because at times it happens that in here is very hot and it happens that in here is very cold. So sometimes they want to have independent climate controls. We're gonna put dampers in here. So technically this is gonna be zone 1, zone 2, and we're only gonna have one system, okay? So that's what we're doing right now. So in order to do that, what you do is, let's add zones. There you go. So we have this option right here that says add zone. Let's click in it, and it says, what's the name of the zone? Let's put zone number 1, zone 1. There we go. And then let's put okay. Automatically is giving me this bedroom as zone number 1, okay? However, we said I want the left side to be called zone 1. Okay, so in that case, what you only have to do is you just need to drag one of them. See, bath, for example, bath is on the left side. So I'm gonna drag it to zone 1. There we go. And then bed 1, see, bed 1 has to be on zone 2. I'm gonna drag it below. But wait a minute, you're gonna tell me, Roberto, this is not zone 2, this is rest of the house. No problem. You click in it and we're gonna rename it. So we're gonna put it zone 2. There we go, zone 2. And now again, in zone 2, everything else is in zone 1. So in order to put everything else in zone 1, what we're gonna do is click in bedroom number 2, hold shift, click on the last room, and it's going to select it all. But don't do that actually. Don't select it all. Actually, that was not a good idea, because if you select all, then it's going to get rid of the zone number 2, because there's no rooms in zone 2. What I want to do is transfer every room. So in other words, bedroom number 2 is part of zone 1. I'm gonna drag it. See, as you can see, it's changing colors. Drag it. But what I was trying to do in the beginning was this: select this and then hold shift, click in the last one, not all of them, and the last one, and then drag them all. There we go. It's quicker, right? Okay, it's quicker. But now I want bed 1, bed 2, bath 1, foyer 2 to be in zone number 2. So let's select them all. So bed 2, bath 1, foyer 2, and bed 1. I'm gonna go drag it down. There we go. Okay, excellent. Last one, dining and kitchen has to be part of zone 1. So I'm gonna put dining, I'm gonna drag it up. There you go. Now we have one system and 2 zones. Zone number 1 on the left, zone number 2 on the right. One system. Okay, so also if you want to organize this a little bit better, you can click on sort, and then in here the same thing, sort. There we go. Now I want to emphasize this because a lot of people get confused, and me too. I got confused. I'm going to, this doesn't affect to the calculations. I'm gonna put this in here just to represent that this is a condenser. It's not a condenser at all, but I'm just putting it there so that way we can say that this is only one system. Okay, see? One system, 2 zones. And now, since we are here, you can always hide the colors. So if you want to hide the colors, you go here, as you can see in here, where it says show and hide zones. You click in that. See, you don't see any zones. If you click in that, you can see zone number 1, zone number 2. All right, perfect. Now what we're gonna do in this, now we're gonna keep on going farther on this. Okay, say that you don't want zones anymore. Okay, so if you want to get rid of one zone, let's try. You click in zone number 2 and you hit on delete. Let's put delete. See, are you sure that you want to delete this zone? Yes. Okay, so there is no zones. We have one system and we have only rooms. There we go. But now for this video, what happens if the customer actually says, I don't want zones. I don't want 2 thermostats. What I want is actually, 2 systems. So in that case, what we're going to do is add a system. So instead of add room, add zone, we're going to put add AH. So air handler unit, AH. Okay, so we're going to click on that, and it says room, zone, or VAV must be selected. Okay, no problem. So let's select one system. Step number one, let's select one, bed one, and then click on add air handler unit, and we're going to put a system of the name and a name for the system. That's going to be system number 2. System 2. There we go, and then you hit OK. Automatically it changes the name. There we go. But you know, system 1 is right here, and in here we can always change the names. Okay, so what we're going to do now is change the name of these. The other option for changing the names is right click and then rename. So what we're going to do for here is entire house. There we go. And then for these, we're going to call this system number, right click, rename system number 1. Okay, system number 1. And the rest of the house, we're going to put add room, rename system number 2. System number 2. There we go. So we have one house, system 1, system 2. All right. So now we're going to put everything in order. So in system number 1, I want everything that is on the left. Left is system 1, and on the right, system 2. So bedroom number 1 is going to be bedroom number 2. Let's put owner's bedroom, which is right here. Owner's bedroom is going to be for system number 1. There we go. And then bedroom number 1 is going to be for system number 2. We just drag it, right? Now, what else is in system number 2? Bed 1, 2, bath 1, foyer 2. Okay, so bed 2, bath 1, bed 2, and foyer number 2. Okay, those 3. I'm not holding. Let's see. Bath 1, foyer 2, bed 2. Where is bed 2? Right here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to drag them from here to here, actually. See, so I'm going to drag all these rooms to system number 1. There we go. We have it all now. Okay, so what we have is still 1. Okay, let's see. This is bath 1, foyer 2, bed 1. Okay, so this bed 1 is right here. This is system number 1. This should be system number 2. There we go. So now we're all good. So technically we have 2 systems. So I'm going to have one system here that is going to be taking care of the left side. And then we're going to have another system number 2. I'm going to put it here. That is going to be taking care of the right side. Okay. So that is all about the multi-zone tree. In the multi-zone tree also, you're going to be able to see the set points. The set points in this case is 70, 75, and 50% relative humidity. So this is for heating, cooling, and relative humidity. Okay, you have also, you can click in here, you can see the thermostat set point, relative humidity for cooling conditions and heating conditions. You can also create your library on indoor conditions. All right, so what else in here? We're gonna sort it out. Sort it, same thing. See, sort it. Okay, so we have one entire house, 2 systems, and even say that system number 1 is still big, and then you want better control on temperature. Okay, so say that you want to add zones in system number 1. So that's why I don't want anyone to get confused. System number 2, system number 1, and then we're gonna add zones in system number 1. So we're gonna put one zone in here. Now we know how to select or to create zones. We select the rooms and we're gonna put, see, add zone. There we go. And this is gonna be zone number 1. Zone number 1. There we go. Zone number 1. Okay. We're gonna try to be consistent. There we go. Zone number 1. Okay. So we hit OK. There we go. So we have zone number 1 in system number 1. See, owner's bedroom, and I want the great room and dining and kitchen for that system. Okay, great room. Okay, I'm gonna get great room, hold control. I'm going to select dining kitchen. Okay, where is it located? Great room, right here. Hold shift, and then dining kitchen, and then I'm going to drag it to zone number 1. Okay, so the other one, I'm going to rename it. Rename, this is going to be zone number 2. Okay, there we go. So that is everything that we need to know. See, you can always extend this multi-zone tree. Okay, so we have one entire house. We have system number 1 on the left. We have system number 2 on the right. For system number 1, it happens that the customer wanted zoning or contractor recommended zoning. And then we have system number 2. Okay, so these are the preliminary steps to continue with system selection. Okay, since this is a one-story home, and then we have been following part 1, part 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to delete this. We're just gonna do the equipment selection for this. In other videos, I'm gonna be doing system 1, system 2, zone 1, zone 2. Especially this applies when we have a basement, 1 story, 2 story, and then one system is in the basement, the other system is in the attic. And sometimes when the house is very big, mansions, we zone it. Okay. All right, so now in the next video, we will be talking about equipment selection, which is pretty much a very important topic, okay? And the way you select the system is always based on multi-zone tree. For example, if you don't have anything in here, see entire house, this is the icon, it's gray out, see? So you cannot select the system. However, because you have 2 systems. However, if you click on system number 1, then it's going to be enabled. See, this is equipment. So when you go to equipment, you're going to go to split system. You have your target CFM, which we need. That's very important. And now for the system number 2, see system number 2, again you have the option of selecting your system, go split, you have your target CFM 2. Okay, that's gonna be for the next video. All right, so don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe and share. I hope everyone is enjoying these videos, and leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about those videos, what can I make, how I could make things better, or any comment helps. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.